What's up, you fucking scumbags? Welcome to the recap video for week number 4 and the preview video for week number 5. I know you guys fucking miss me. You had to look at Connor's dumb face with his one roll, no-hitter, one-liner, doesn't know what he's talking about, all that bullshit. But not to worry, you got your old faithful back, and we got our podunk out in the desert. Say what's up to him, Rich.
Scumbags, what's going on?
Oh man, it's so great to be back on here. It's even greater when I start to talk to Rich about preparing for the video, and he's like, how did Jared not beat Devin in the game of the week? And I'm like, Rich, something very specific happened, and I'm kind of mad that you don't know what happened. And he's like, I just care about my team. I don't give a fuck about anybody else's team. I would never expect that from Angel. You got some big shoes to fill, Rich.
Oh, no. I also got zero editing skills.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you're really bringing a lot to the table here. So, listen, with that being said, we're going to get right into the thick of things. Let's go. All right. We're going to get right into the recap for week number 4. We're going to start with the upset of the week. Now, Rich, Connor picked Norm against Mike Biddle, and I'm asking you, do you have any idea how this can possibly be the upset of the week with the matchups and I mean, what happened?
I mean, first off, like Norm starting Naheem Hines, like he was already doomed. He had Tyler Boyd in there. I mean, I don't know what Connor was thinking. Mike looked like he was going to murk, and Mike did.
Yes.
You know, Mahomes came through for Snakes in the Garden, which that was a better team name last week, Norm. We got to get some better content going this week. Let's see here. Metcalf, though. Hey, Metcalf was surprising. He went off for 22 points. Geno Smith got a little bit of a connection there, so maybe there's some hope for him, but I'm not too sure. But then Olave Garden, who... we all know now is not a bust. Okay, we can admit it. And, Joe Burrow did his thing. McCaffrey did his thing. Evans went off. He finally got his boy Brady back from suspension, not fighting anymore. And Pierce popped off for Mike. So his team's coming together, actually. It's coming together at the right time. Yeah,
look out for Biddle. I would say definitely, with the right things hitting, he's definitely a force to be looked at. But moving on, we're going to go into my matchup. I changed. My name was Chase Jam, and then Talisha changed her name to Booty Jam, and then I changed my name to Booty Sweat. I think there's a correlation with this name game, and I really fucking like it. But it feels good, Rich, to finally get a victory, man. Tell me you're a little bit happy for me, please.
Well, I heard there was a new last place.
Oh, yes. We'll get into that shortly here, but okay. Let's focus on the game at hand.
Happy for you, and I love these two team names, actually. So I did see these names. I wasn't like paying attention to the whole league, but I was cruising every once in a while. When I saw these names, I was busting up. So,
okay,
Booty
good.
Jam and Booty Sweat, yeah, awesome team names. Your boy Goff, though, man, came through for you, 33 points. Detroit's finest. That's nice. That's what the only thing fine in Detroit. But, Jared Goff's kind of doing his thing. Mike Williams showed up, not bad, 19 points. And no one really sucked on your team. That's kind of how you pulled off the victory, right?
Gabe Davis sucked. Gabe Davis sucked, okay?
Yeah, he did.
But that's yeah, right? But hey, with that performance of my team, I still had to sweat 15 points from Kittle, and I'm so happy that Kyle Shanahan is just using Kittle to replace Trent Williams and doing all the blocking and all the dirty work. So thank you so much to Kyle Shanahan and the 49ers for not throwing the ball at all to Kittle. But we're gonna move it along here. We're gonna go to the best buddy bowl, if you will. Alex Smoke with Ass ETN season against Big Mike's Gangster's Paradise, bro. You were saying something earlier about last place, Rich. What were you saying?
I don't know, but I hope Alex used lube, because this was a raping. I mean, Jesus. 87 to 164? Man.
He doubled him up, bro.
Yeah. You know, Chris's name is, does it hurt or whatever? I bet it hurts for Mike. Like, this is rough. I guess, Judy came through, had a decent game for him, and Brees Hall's getting his usual 13 to 16 points.
Newly acquired Brees Hall.
Yeah. Hey,
Okay.
I mean, he won that trade. Injuries happened afterwards, and he got the better deal. So, good for Big Mike. He's going to need it, apparently. Let's see here. And then Ask ETN season. Greatest name ever. Hopefully, I think I'm going to draft that guy every year just to potentially have that team name,
And keep him on the bench because he ain't
bro.
doing shit.
IR, no problem. I'll carry him all year. And Russell Wilson finally figured out how to play. So, Chris, congratulations. I bet you got to enjoy a game. Did they end up winning, Denver?
No, they didn't. They lost.
Damn. Well, they put up some points at
Rich,
least.
how do you not know
Bro,
this shit,
I
bro?
watched my Giants. But hey, I did see Eckler finally came through. He started off really slow in the year. He hasn't done too much. He has some touchdown regression, and he finally got some touchdowns. Then he got one in the air and one on the ground. Barkley's being consistent. You got Brown. He's doing a great job. And, Hawkinson, the only player available for the Detroit Lions. Everybody was injured, and Hawkinson's 8. And that definitely carried Alex's team, but he really didn't even need Hawkinson. You could have started anybody in that spot and still won. But
I agree.
Kudos to Mulk.
What a great game. Yeah. Not only the only Lion also to eat. Brings me to my next game. We got the Pink Shirt Gladiator.
It's a good one.
Not defeated anymore. Going up against Devin, who's been awfully quiet the last 2 weeks that he hasn't been winning. But Rich, tell me what happened with your team, bro.
Well, bitch, he came to play, man. And Devin's team just popped off, and that's really what happened. My team didn't have a bad performance, right? Now we had a couple bombs. We had Cooper suck, and we had London only put up 4 points. So those are kind of my downfalls. Everyone else kind of hit, but when Josh Jacobs finally figures out how to be a running back and to use him, he popped up for 35 points. Devin's quarterback went for 24. Higgins, he got 25. So, and Penny, that's what it was too. Rashad Penny. I mean, good call on that.
The icing on top, bro.
Yeah. And I think he had another good running back option that he had to decide between, and I was wondering which way he was going to go. He went Penny, and that one hurt.
It paid off, bro. It definitely paid off.
So congrats to you. Bitch. Good job, sir. You got the dub, and there's no Miller Lite for me because you won. I'm not drinking this week. If I win next week, I'll have my Coors Light in my hand. So enjoy your Miller. This is Devin's time.
Yeah, listen, something that has to be noted is that for some reason, Devin only decides to be in the chat when he's winning. Yeah. He won against me week 1, and he wins against you this, and finally Devin appears. So, correlation, Rich? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think not. Moving along, we had the this game against Connor McCoy and the questionables, because his whole team was questionable, and USDA Meat Juice with Jewel. And man, if I haven't seen a horseshoe up somebody's ass like Connor had, picking up Josh Reynolds on day of and scoring 20 points. Rich, how does somebody get so lucky?
It's crazy because Connor, I think he texted me at 6:30 in the morning, which was a strong 4:30 in the morning your guys' time. And he's like, dude, I'm about to start Mark Ingram, And,
in London.
Right, which that actually didn't work out. But
no.
Herbert got some bounce back. Samuel had some pop off. He looked really good. He broke one long one. And Reynolds, people said, he had a shot of being good, but man, 21 points off a waiver wire. Those are the little wins that make the difference. They can get you to the playoffs sometimes.
That is some lucky ass shit. That's what that is, bro. And I'm sick of it.
And Pollard, sir, you can just drop him at this point. Neither Dallas running back that strong. This is more of a handcuff for me. So you can go ahead and let him go. USDA Meat Juice, the juice is loose guy. He had 24 points with Henry, so he did his thing. Nick Chubb, 20, and I don't know, man. That's kind of it. He had the Stafford infection. I don't know, kind of infected his team a little bit. Maybe mixed up his meat. It's not looking so hot. It wasn't Prime, so maybe he should change his name to Choice. Choice Juice is going to be his new name. Yeah, Choice Juice.
I mean, he's rostering 3 quarterbacks. Okay, he has Rodgers, Stafford, and Mariota. he has one tight end and one running back on the bench. I don't know a lot what's up with the strategy. He has 2 Eagles, and I don't know, but something's got to give. I think we've seen the best of the meat juice. I don't see a lot happening past this, but Connor gets the lucky win, and we're moving on. Last but not least, we had the game of the week, and it did come down. It was Hertz Donut against Peachy Corp Bangers. Rich, tell me a little bit about how Chris is so successful so far this year. I know you love to talk about him, bro. That's why I'm asking you.
It sucks, bro. It hurts me. And actually, I play him next week, or this week I play Chris. So, we'll see what happens there. His team is just solid. It sucks. He's got Hurts that just stays consistent. Fournette, Justin Jefferson. You never know when he's gonna have a big game. He popped off for 31. He was in London. We have Marquise Brown, who's Kyler's new best friend. Let's see what happens when Hopkins comes back. His productivity could dip. I assume it would. Philly defense had a good game. And, he doesn't have too many opportunities. So Chris has got a good squad. And Peachy Corp Bangers, Lamar didn't show up. And I heard why Jared was sleeping, Kamara was getting benched. So,
Rookie mistake, Jared.
Yeah.
We don't expect that shit from you, Jared. What were you thinking?
But, hey, let's talk about Sanders, though. Miles Sanders pops off, right? I don't know how many times they fed him, but I saw the stat, didn't retain the stat, but they definitely let him eat, and he was going hard. 134 for 2 touchdowns. That was looking like a rough running back pick, and now it looks like some potential value. So, Jared has the pieces, right? This wasn't his week.
Yeah, it's tough to say. He does have the pieces in play, but yeah, Chris definitely got the better of him in the game of the week. So that is the recap for week number 4. We're going to spin it around right now, bring it back to you for the preview for week number 5. Can you believe we're already in week number 5, Rich? Holy shit, this shit just flies by when we get into football season. Like I said, you snap, you blink, and before you know it, it's Super Bowl time, and right. We're giving the belt to somebody else, right?
Me.
Okay, don't get ahead of yourself, all right?
Bearing injuries to Chris's team.
1 week at a time, okay? But hey, we're gonna start off week number 5 with the upset of the week. We got the pink shirt gladiator going up against the undefeated Hertz Donut, Chrissy Menes.
Heavyweight champion of the world.
It's time.
It's time. It's like the cholesterol bowl.
We'll call it I like that, bro.
Team Diabetes.
So, we went up and down with the matchups, bro, and I honestly think you have a shot in the dark to beat Chris this week, bro. Please tell me you have the same confidence I do.
I do, but my entire team has to hit. Murray can have a good game. Aaron Jones can have a good game. He's going against an easy team, the Giants. He should be okay. Williams is going to pop off. Kupp's going to eat. Can Cooper have a bounce-back game? I don't know what I'm going to get out of Schultz, but really, I think a lot of my game lies on Moore and Drake London. If those two can do something, the rest of my team is, and that's what can give me the edge over Chris's powerhouse. He got his newly acquired toy, Melvin Gordon, right? And,
he did not acquire Melvin Gordon.
He got Javonte.
He drafted Melvin Gordon, okay?
Right.
And he went for Melvin Gordon's handcuff.
Right.
And he totally shot himself in the knee with an ACL tear. So
yeah. Well, I think Chris is a little screwed because I know he's probably thinking that Melvin Gordon's going to get the rock and not be an RB1. But I remember seeing Boone in preseason, bro, and that guy had some pep to his step. He had some juice. And I think Boone's going to split roll, do the same running back by committee that they were already doing. And I think Gordon maintains his same value that he used to have. And he does have his weeks where he could pop, but I don't know if it necessarily helped Chris's team. And I'm hoping that it didn't help his team because the rest is pretty nice. Justin Jefferson's going to be tough to go against. Can Pittman have a bounce-back game? Everett, still one of the greatest tight end waiver wires this year. And Christian Kirk, fucking Trevor Lawrence. Like, all of a sudden, this year, new coaching, new system. He's looking great. So he looks like Mike Biddle, which is a little weird. And it's like Mike Biddle was young. You know what I'm saying? Like, so we got Mike Biddle.
Nobody knows what Mike Biddle looks like young. He's been old for so long.
We got 2 celebrities in this league, bro. We got Trevor Lawrence, Mike Biddle, right? And we got fucking Carson Wentz, Connor McCoy. You know, this is
we should really change our name to the Celebrity League Scumbags of America.
I like it.
The wannabe scumbags. But listen, I just want to say one more thing in that on Thursday Night Football, Chris has 2 guys going, and it could really set the tone for the weekend, Rich. He has Michael Pittman Jr. and Melvin Gordon. So if you can get out with subpar performances from those 2 guys, I think you have a really good choice, a really good chance.
Hopefully for like a 9-6 kind of score.
Yeah. You need something less than 120 to have a chance. Moving on, we got myself, a Booty Sweat, and Norm decided to jump in on it, and he puts in, "It's my duty to destroy that booty."
Okay. Little on the
yeah. You go, Norm. But hey, I mean, we are both towards the bottom of the league, both sitting at 1-3. Rich, are you leaning one side more than the other? Please don't be biased. I want to give it, be fair when you do your analysis.
I mean, this is a close matchup. You guys look at your projections; they're 135 to 132. I mean, Norm has some solid pieces, but you know what? I mean, I think Hines is gonna have a bigger week this week. He could do his thing. Boyd. Ooh, this is a tough one, Josh.
We'll have all night, Rich.
Okay, I'm going you because I think Gabe Davis bounces back. I think Gabe Davis comes back. I'm liking what Sutton's happening in Denver. You have Chase, you have Williams, you got some solid pieces. I'm gonna go with you for the win over the man, the myth.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
Great.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I do think that Devin Singletary has a tough game against Pittsburgh. I think Denver's defense is nicer than expected. DK Metcalf, he should eat. But yeah, I like my chances. And I have a couple guys on Thursday night, so we'll see what happens. Good luck to Norm. But we're gonna be moving on. Next up, we got Olave Garden against Gangsters Paradise. Now, Biddle, just like Jewel last week, likes to do this thing where he takes his guys out, puts his guys in. Man, what do you make of this bullshit that these guys like to do?
I don't get it, bro. It's like, okay, so let me tell you Biddle's lineup. Okay, we got Christian McCaffrey, Evans. So, hey, everybody on Biddle's bench is actually the team he's actually starting. And
right.
So his entire starting lineup is actually on his bench. And everyone he's not starting is, he has plugged in currently. So he forced me to do,
right?
Yeah, he forced me to do 2 screenshots, one for his bench and the other one for the actual team that has a starting lineup. Yeah. So, dude, but Biddle's team's set up to go off, bro. Like, Mike has no chance. This is going to be a done deal. McCaffrey, Evans, Kelsey, Dillon, Burrow, Pierce, Olave. You got Gallup coming back, and Dobbs is doing his thing, too. The whole lineup's solid right now. I know Mike got some trades that might have went his way. Pickens might be a play this week, right? Because we have the quarterback starting now. Pickett. So it'll be his first week back, Pickett. But I don't think it's enough. I think that Olave Garden continues to eat breadsticks and Zuppa Toscana soup, and Michael gets to watch.
What a shame. What a shame. I agree with you. Yeah, Big Mike, he's in shambles right now. He had some crazy strategy, and it's not working. But moving on, we're going to go with the curse game, the questionables, with Connor's team still a bunch of Qs, going up against Booty Jam. And I'm excited to see, I know Talisha hasn't done it, but she is for sure going to rename her team. Rich, tell me what happens in this matchup.
Booty Jam and the questionables. Man, so this is the curse bowl. Connor was already afraid about this week, just so you know. We've talked about it. He's been nervous about the curse. I said, you have a good shot at winning. He goes, no, I don't, because I'm playing Talisha. And so he's really afraid, and I don't think he has to be. Talisha's team does have solid pieces, but I like Talisha's team. Talisha's going to win. She's got Brady, Harris, Robinson, Diggs.
You kind of scared me there for a minute, bro. You kind of scared me, bro.
I like Talisha's team. She's more consistent. Connor's got a good lineup, though, but Pollard is nothing. And, Yeah, damn, it's gonna be close, bro. This should have been the game of the week. This is a good one.
No, it's not the game of the week, bro. Talisha should mop up Connor. He used up all his luck last week with starting Josh Reynolds and getting 20 points, bro. He needs guys to play in order for him to have a chance. I think Talisha ends this game before 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Moving on, we got Peachy Court Bangers against USDA Choice Meat.
Choice Juice?
Choice Juice, Rich. Tell me, does Jules stand a chance against Jared in this matchup?
Oh, man. Jules' team is just getting worse and worse by the week. I don't know. I think his record might be going down. He's got 3 bad quarterbacks. I know Stafford's his boy because he's a Ram fan. But, man, he's got like 3 shining turds on his bench that are doing nothing for him. In a league with only a 6-man bench. So that's a tough spot to be in. He's got Henry, Gibson. Bengals are going to win. I mean, he's got Lamar. Kamar's going to play this week. Sanders is going to have another big week. He got Lamb. I mean, Jared has too much firepower. He can't compete. Unfortunately, Meat Juice, you did beat Josh, which is congratulations. You're still his, Josh is still your bitch. And we kept that tradition going. So we were glad in the league that you did win. But my man Jared's going to have a bounce-back week, and he's going to get the dub this one.
Appreciate the words of wisdom. Thank you for, putting me in that. But I'm going to have to agree with you, Rich, and say that Jared definitely comes away.
We agreed on every fucking game. This is going to be the most boring video.
No. Just wait till the game of the week, my friend. And that brings us to the game of the week. We got bitch against Scolioli Ass ETN season Alex Smoke, bro. Tell me you're not hyped about this matchup, bro.
All right. You're right. This is the game of the week. Okay. My bad.
This is the game of the week, bro. These are 2 of the best shit talkers in the league, and they're going to be on full display this weekend, bro.
Man, this is going to be a banger. I like this one. We got bitch, and then good old Ass ETN season. What a name, what a team, So Alex's team, you got Russell Wilson about to pop off against Indy. That's possible. Eckler has a bounce back. We got our boy Barkley, bro. That's just eating, looking good. QB1 of the year. Running back 1 of the year, not QB.
Oh, QB with Daniel Jones out running that Wildcat every fucking
hey, he's going to have to run to get something. I don't know what QB he is, but it's not that good. Bateman is still suspect, right? Elijah Moore suspect with the new.
Don't forget Hawkinson, baby.
Hawkinson, yeah, but the other players are back now, right? So I think Hawkinson takes an immediate dip. He goes back to a 10-point tight end.
Yeah.
Fuck it. I'm gonna go. Bitch. I'm gonna go Devin's team for the win. He's got Allen. Oh no. He still has Taylor in. No, who do you sub in instead of Taylor? Anybody different?
JT.
Yeah, because he's out.
No, he's out. He swapped him out. He's not in there. I mean, he could start Rashard Penny. Right now he has Jacobs. He has Jacobs, Mozart, Renfro, and Cooks. But no, his running backs are Jacobs and Mozart. So I think I mean, Rich, I need your pick first. I need your pick so I can go against you.
I'm gonna make this easy on you. I'm gonna go Devin.
Okay.
He beat me last week. I think he's gonna get another win. I think McLaurin, Higgins, Jacobs are all gonna have good games. Cooks is always consistent. Renfro, that's kind of the wild card on this team. Is Renfro gonna do something or not? And I don't know. I think Devin gets the win.
I love it, man. I'm so glad you picked Devin because I've been leaning Moke all week long, bro. Let me tell you, Eckler and Barkley, AJ Brown, Hawkinson. I don't think Russell Wilson has a good night, but I don't think it matters, bro. Plus, he has the Buccaneers defense hungry about getting embarrassed on Sunday night, going up against a shitty Atlanta team with no Patterson. Bro, Moke's team is going to eat. I predict he has the high score of the week, bro. So I'm so glad you picked Devin. I don't want to hear Devin in the chat because all he does is talk when he's winning. So when he's losing, he's not saying shit.
Uh-oh.
With that being said, bro, that wraps up the preview for week number 5. Thank you so much for tuning in to your regularly scheduled program. Thanks, Rich, over there in the central middle of nowhere, fucking Texas, where he's at right now, for tuning in, staying up late, and helping me out, bro. I appreciate you, man.
Yeah, no problem. Appreciate being on. You guys have a good night. Good luck, Scumbags, this week. Let's pray for a win for Big Rich and Chris to get some injuries. And let's reopen this league, right? Chris goes down, the rest of us got a chance. So let's get it.
This is true, man. We got some big games. Some movement can be made right here in week number 5. So we'll see you guys next week.
Peace.